Assalamu alaikum. Today we will see how to derive all the formulas of algebra by method of. Okay, we will see how we are doing. Okay, so let's start with the most simple one: a plus b whole square and a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now, if you do minus 2ab subtraction on both sides, we'll get another formula: a plus b whole square minus 2ab and a square plus b square. Search this in the main book to see if it actually matches. Okay, now let's start with n and another formula. So when b is set to become minus b, a square plus a plus b whole square becomes a minus b whole square. Sorry, it's actually very messy. A square plus b square, because the square of a negative is always positive, minus b into a into 2, meaning a square plus b square minus 2ab. Just set b is a minus b instead of just positive b. Okay, and then you will get the idea. Okay, now you can choose to memorize if this is too hard. However, you can also see the pattern and see that it actually works. Okay, now let's start with a slightly harder example. A plus b whole cube. And how do we derive this? Look, when a plus b whole square is multiplied by a plus b, we should get the Now we will just copy paste the formula. Okay, and then we multiply using a square a cube, a square b, 2ab 2a square b. Okay, and then 2ab b 2ab square b plus b square a, and then b square into b will always equal into b cube. I hope you never forget this, because it will always create problems. Now observe a square b. These are called like terms in advanced mathematics, and especially in other countries. Now you have to just add this. Okay, you see there was no 1 here, but you have to draw 1. Now you just want to do 1 plus 2 like it's that easy, and then you get the formula: a square b, a square 3a square b, and then you get to get the other formula you have to draw another 1 here, and then sorry, this is I do it in a slightly complicated way. Anyway, you should also get a b square. Okay, I hope this is not confusing for you. If there is any confusion regarding this, then you can always comment in the comment box. Okay, now the second formula. Now the second formula has a bit of problem, especially when applying it. For this, I recommend using the corollary, or what they call uno siddhanto in Bengali, because you will always get a problem when using the minus. Okay, now this formula, if you isolate this in one, a square a cube minus b cube, you can get the factorization formula, which is extremely useful when doing factorization problems. Same goes for a cube and b cube. A cube plus b cube, when factorized, will always equal into a plus b into a square minus AB plus B square. Okay. Now this is not the problem. A plus B whole square. And the A square plus 2AB plus B square. Okay, now this is just honestly this is now the memorization part. You don't look. It's better to memorize the formulas so that it's easier for you. For example, it's now easier to add these two equations. A plus B whole square. Now these 2AB, 2AB, they are basically destroy each other because it's mathematics. You now have 2A square plus 2B square. We now have as 2A square plus B square. Also another formula. And this is not only one. If we did subtraction, then we would have got another formula, which is the A plus B whole square. Is going to ask, wait, you just observe. Sorry, my bad handwriting. Something. This looks like that. Whatever. Okay, now when you do the subtraction, this minus will automatically become a positive, and this is just they will destroy each other now. And now you have got this formula for ABY. Because 2 plus 2 is going to 4. Now don't argue, please. Okay, fine. 4AB is this formula. In short, if we rearrange all the formulas, you should slowly and gradually get, you should be able to group the formulas like this, like the square formulas. Okay, and I also forgot to mention the famous factorization formula of square. Factorization. Please don't memorize all this because either take a screenshot. Okay. Factorization formula. Okay, and then the other part is the cubic factorization formula. Which you already know is a cube minus b cube equal to a minus b into a square. Sorry. Now you have seen that I was almost about to put a minus here. When there is a minus, you should always remember that it's actually the formula for the a cube plus b cube. And this is the expensive formula. The expensive formula, I recommend using the corollaries instead of because first of all it will look easier for you, hopefully, or you can also use this formula, no problem. They are basically the same thing. If you and a cube minus b cube minus 3ab. However, I don't recommend to use the other form, okay? Because as I remember, you will always end up in a problem in the examination. And what have I missed? Oh yeah, this one. a plus b divided by 2 whole square minus, okay, maybe this was minus, you have to check it. This is the product of any number. It can be a is equal to 4 and b is equal to basically 3. Okay, apply and then try and see that it actually works for no reason. Anyway, these are the most important formulas for all of class 10 and 9, whatever. And you will frequently see this formula. Yes, this formula appearing in a lot of times in trigonometry. And also this formula, that 4ab one. Yes, you will always see this formula. Now please check. I actually don't have a book. This is actually correct. Okay, fine. You will always see this and this formula in trigonometry. Especially if your math teacher is very clever, you will always try to make a very hard question. Thanks.